You might think this is a good look, but this is an accident waiting to happen.
So it's all part of it. Let's do it.
So here you can see I'm going out with an instructor following behind them. And after taking the plunge earlier into the grass, speed is definitely not my option. I'm trying to focus on body position and following the race line and being on the right part of the track at the right place. The thing about riding motorcycles is it's very mental. So as soon as I catch myself thinking about speed, I realize I should probably be focusing on something else. That corner right there had my number all day long my first time out. To have the proper line, you really got to drive towards the field before turning in, and I just kept turning in quickly. Too soon, I should say. And here we are into the corner that I wrecked at earlier in the day. One of the things about going down is it's always good to get back up and go through the area that you crashed at. The mental side of it is you don't want to leave that in your head, and you got to start, creating new memories of you doing it successfully. You can definitely see a better race line as the X's on the track show out where I should be, and the cones in the field show the apex of the corner. So my body position is better as well. You can see it starting to get dialed in. Just taking speed out of the equation helps, definitely, especially my first time out. Something I didn't think about coming into my first track day is how important it is to actually learn the track you're on. The first part of the day, if you spend it learning the track, it's a lot more fruitful towards the end of the day. You know the layout and how the turns are coming. One thing to keep in mind is when you're riding, you really have to be smooth. All the movements that you make are inputs into the bike. And especially on the handlebars or clip-ons, you gotta think it makes a big impact if you're moving around. So in comparison to the first half of the day, I was bouncing all over the place, where now, I'm working on the line, body position, and also just being smooth, being in the proper position going into the corner. That way I'm not making adjustments and my suspension can do what it actually needs to do. So you can see here I jump out in front of the instructor and make a couple mistakes where I see me shaking my head and just knowing I could have done better. But you gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. And that was really the big lesson of my first track day, is to ramp up incrementally, and you have to crawl before you walk and walk before you run. And this track is actually 1.3 miles with 7 corners, so it's a short track with a lot of twists and turns. So this little downhill hill section is a fun area, and then you'll see this small little straightaway after the next 3 or 4 turns, where is the one chance to kind of open it up. And actually, on my most recent time out there, that's one of the things I was really working on, is just really opening it up all the way and coming in hard and breaking it late into that first corner after the little straightaway. But you'll see that straightaway a couple corners after this double apex. This is actually a real fun spot once you get the hang of it. Coming into that straightaway, you can pick up some good speed. And this just goes to show why I had so much room to work on accelerating hard and braking late. Once again, you can see me messing up that corner, just turning in way too quick. Progress over perfection is a real lesson for some of us to learn, and after this corner, getting the best of me earlier, I can be proud of the progress I've made, and being able to ride through that corner many times, pretty much better each time than the time before, which is really all you can ask for. These times that the instructors are behind us, they're watching us and critiquing what we're doing, so they can see where we have room for improvement, and you know they're right behind you, and obviously way more capable as a rider than yourself. So for me, it kind of puts me on my P's and Q's a little bit, as well as when they're in front of me, it gives me a marker. You know, I just have to catch myself and not try and chase their speed too much, because obviously they're faster riders than me.
Huh?
You guys are looking better.
Yeah.
One thing I want to see is when you're coming down, getting ready for these turns, you're sitting up, getting off your bike, setting up for that turn. You're not sitting up at that bottom turn. It's a full turn. Right here in the S's, you're leaning too much. You're trying to sit up too much. You want to stay tucked on those S's. When you're coming off this first turn, just guide it, guide it. Keep on that, keep around this turn. Come into that apex on that cone. Boom. Come wide around here. Carry it. I'm still standing out, but you want to carry it to that X, carry it to that other cone, carry it back. It's gentle. You're not, once you get to the bottom of that hill, before you get there, you're standing up. You should be downshifting or upshifting. Then you're here, and then you lean as you're going into the turn. You guys are lean before you get there. You're not letting the bike suspension set up. Okay. So let's try that.
And that's about the most solid advice of the day.